Carriacou and Petite Martinique Affairs, and the Minister of Culture.
Okay.
Should be here, yes, to join us at the opening ceremony. Following that, well, we have other speeches from the chairman of the committee, from sponsors. We moving on after that to a cultural presentation. The theme for this year's regatta is Raise Your Sail, Relive Tradition. And we usually do a production based on the theme. So that will be happening. We have a masterpiece in terms of the production based on that theme. So that will be happening at the beginning of the cultural section. And then we move on to other groups, Tivoli drummers, a big drum group out of Union Island, conception dancers, Petite Martinique folk group, our school choir and dance troupe. And so a number of activities in terms of culture. Then we have what we call the welcome party, where we throw a pre-party for visitors, for the boatmen, and we have 2 live bands providing the music plus DJs. We have the band Octane out of Grenada and Culture Train out of Carriacou, plus a number of DJs lined up. I cannot give you an end time. It may take us to Saturday morning.
Okay, and where is that being held?
Oh, and that is held at the Hard Court, the Petite Martinique Hard Court.
I wish I am tempted to just end that conversation now, because I cannot be listening all these things that will be happening, and I was planning on coming to be a part of it, and I can't.
Okay. We just got news. I just want to make a little correction here, because we just got the news that the Honorable Ron Head wouldn't be able to make it, but Senator Britton will represent him.
Okay. All right. Yeah. That's good. So, okay, the regatta starts tonight, and it ends on Monday. Now, from Friday into Saturday, into Sunday, into Monday, what are some of the activities? What are the key activities that take place?
Right. So Saturday morning and the entire Saturday, we have what we call long races for the open boats, the bigger class of boats, the vessels or sloops, and the large open boats. That race will commence about 9:10, starting from Windward, Carriacou, on to Petite Martinique, and doing some laps in the harbor. The larger open boats will be doing some laps in the harbor as well. This will be followed by a number of onshore activities. So there'll be a number of onshore activities taking place where the family can come down and be engaged and have fun. That's during the day. The night we move back to the hard court, so it's a kind of beach hard court. So we're moving back to the hard court on the Saturday night about 10 p.m., where we have what we call Lavwe. It's a soca fest. Lavwe Soca Fest. Yes, with a number of artists from the Caribbean. We have Tennyson John out of St. Lucia. We have Mason out of St. Vincent. We have Dash and Valine out of Grenada. We have Mr. Golden out of Carriacou, and a number of DJs line up for that night. I think the host there will be MC Jabba and MC Romel.
Okay.
So that's
Saturday night.
Saturday night, which will take us again Sunday morning. We stop because we respect it's the Lord's Day in Petite Martinique, and people have to head to Holy Mass. So we stop at some time that we can get to church. And usually, I want to say that to the Petite Martiniquans who may be listening, that Mass will be at 9. We usually have Mass at 11, but because of the regatta, it's moved a little earlier from 9 a.m. So Holy Mass will be at 9 a.m. instead of 11. So we stop maybe about 6, 5 in time to get ready, go home, rest, and we're encouraging people to go to church. We must give God all the thanks and praise. We must worship Him. He's a jealous God. I want an amen for that.
Amen. Amen.
So we have, so that's Sunday. That's Saturday, bringing us into Sunday morning. Sunday is the big day on the beach. That's where the official race in terms of accumulating points begin. I should tell you that the Saturday race is sponsored by Antillian group of companies and insurance, and they'll be sponsoring all the races on the Saturday.
Okay.
So Sunday is where we start to accumulate points to see which boat in which class will emerge the winner. So that's Sunday. We have a number of races, short races in the harbor. On Sunday, we have a number of onshore activities, a lot of onshore activities. You would not be bored. Okay. Everybody. There's activity for children, for adults, for women, for men, everybody. Even if you're in a wheelchair, we have activity for you too. So we're encouraging all families to come down to the beach and have a day of fun. Yes. Then Sunday night we move back to the hard court with what we call sailors get loose or sailors loose. Something like that. Free up yourself, sailors.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a color fete, color paint powder. Yes, that kind of fete. And with a number of DJs line up, a number of soca artists too. Slatter is among them. There's a number of soca artists there. And this will bring us to what we call the break of dawn. And
that's into the Monday.
Into the Monday morning, into a juvie. The state of Grenada, and I think maybe other countries might jealous us for that. We have 3 juvies. Grenada, Carriacou, Petite. So that's Petite Juvie.
Well, Petite, as you refer to the continent of Petite, you must have more.
As I was saying yesterday on another program, that an island of about 800 people, we expect 100,000 jobs.
I wish you all the best on that one. next thing we had to get vessels and divers to go diving looking for Petite Martinique.
It will submerge in the Caribbean Sea.
Right.
Yes, so that's bring us into the juvie, and I want to say to our patrons and so on that the juvie stop at 10 a.m. Usually over the years, the juvie went on because when you get on the way, you don't want to stop. Petite has a nice juvie.
Okay.
Beautiful, yeah. And they don't want to stop. And what usually happens over the years, you go on our 12, 1, 2 juvie going on, and we cannot get the race off the ground that Monday. So this year we decided we're going to stop all music at 10. Not even 1 minute past 10. We're not.
What time does it start? What time the juvie starts?
4 a.m.
Okay.
Yeah, and ends at 10. So we can go home and energize, take a rest, bathe, and come back because we want to resume the racing for the final day at 12 noon.
Okay.
The final races and on-shore activities, maypole dancing and so on. Number of activities on the beach on Monday morning.
Okay.
From Monday
afternoon, midday. All right. There's a very pertinent question I need to ask. All right. One of the things that we've noticed on mainland here in recent times, whenever we have activities of this number of people converging in one place, the ugly head of violence shows up its head. Mm-hmm. It shows up itself. What security measures do you have in place to ensure that the folks who are there celebrating and having the fun on Petite Martinique are secured from a security standpoint? What measures have been taken into consideration? Okay,
so we met with the police on a number of occasions. In fact, the police met with the community last Friday, and we had a beautiful meeting. The police will be here in all force. The Coast Guard will be here, so we have sea and land. We are encouraging, and I want to call that out. We are encouraging people to leave your knife at home. You don't need to peel no orange or mango on the beach. Leave any weapon at home, anything that cause. And we're going out there to enjoy ourselves. We are one people Caribbean people because we expect people from St. Vincent, the other Grenadines. So no need for violence. I want to appeal to our people that no need for violence. Let's go there. Let's come out and enjoy ourselves. But the police will be there. They'll be vigilant, looking out for any incident, any fight, but we hope not. We hope that nobody get into any tangle, any incident. We hope usually it's an incident free.
All right. I want to qualify. I want to qualify something. Generally speaking, outside of Regatta, okay, I've been to Petite quite a number of times, and I've never seen or heard any violence while I'm there. Generally speaking, is Petite a friendly, quiet place as it appears?
I think that's what we are known for.
Okay.
If peaceful and quiet and friendly is a place.
It's Petite. So the reason for me asking that, at the end of the regatta, or whether it's during, if we have any reports of violence, we know it's people that bring it there.
That's right.
Okay.
Because you see, Petite so small, we know
everybody related.
Everybody's related. So if I miss my clothes on my line, I know who to go to. Miss my sheep. I know who. I'm going straight and say, give me back the sheep.
Yeah.
Because it's so small, we know everybody.
Or maybe you tell them give you back the sheep, but listen, you don't cook the sheep already, give me a piece in the food.
Yes, so that's why, and so we want to appeal to the visitors who come in, just join with us and be that nice, friendly, accommodating people,
Okay.
Be nice.
Okay. That's good. As it relates to sponsorship for the event, are you satisfied with the level of sponsorship you get?
Well, I always say we'll try to make the best better. We have sponsorship, but it can always be better.
Okay.
Especially in terms of our people, Petite Martiniquans contributing towards it. There are a number of companies I know where we get sponsorship from, but our people, I think, could do a little bit better.
Okay.
Yes. In
okay.
terms of sponsorship, yeah.
And let's assume I was to come over there with my vehicle. You all got back the gas station by the docks there yet?
Oh, not as yet. On the way, we have a state-of-the-art gas station under construction.
Okay.
So by next regatta, you can come with all your vehicles. And I think, according to the regulation, it seems that Petite Martinique gas usually announced to be the cheapest in the state.
And I trying to figure that out. I still trying to figure that out. Because when I'm paying $16 and $17 a gallon here, you're paying $14 and $15. So I might as well drive up and buy my gas and come back down.
That's right.
Okay.
Right.
Well, Mr. Logan, is there anything you thought you left out?
Well, not really. Just to, again, invite all Grenadians or anybody here in
You can't say all. Where you going to accommodate them?
Well, listen, and that's another issue. Because of the room stock in Petite Martinique, in terms of guest house, hotels, and so on, we are limited. So we are encouraging visitors who come in for the regatta to book at Carriacou. There is a transportation from Windward onto Petite Martinique every hour on the hour.
Okay.
Yes?
Right.
So there's no problem getting to Petite Martinique if you book, because if you call now for a room in Petite Martinique, that's impossible.
You won't get a room, much less, not even a kitchen.
Not even a kitchen. Yes. So we are encouraging patrons to book in Carriacou, and you will get to Petite Martinique.
Okay.
Back and forth. Back and forth.
But it's not that far. You could walk over.
Yeah, just there. Just there.
Yeah.
Just there. A stone throw away.
Yeah. Is my good friend Erica? She usually captained that the Osprey Express. Is she still captaining?
Erica is resident in Grenada now.
You kidding me?
Yes.
Erica, you need to touch base.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well.
One of our first female captain.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
I remember the first time I was going over to Petite Martinique and I saw this lady behind the control and I was like, lady, you know what you're about? And she was, have some respect, sir. I do know what I'm about, you know. But nonetheless, Mr. Logan, I want to wish you and your committee and all your supporting groups and so forth all the best for this regatta. I don't know how, but I would really try my best to see, even if it's for one day. You know, I really wanted to experience it. I'm afraid of. I have a phobia for deep waters. All right, you know. So I always say the only time I would ride a boat is either if I'm going on a rum runner cruise or if I'm going up to Carrico and the plane is not available. Right, but this little thing I see speeding go from Carrico to Petite, I am so certain if I could, you know, but I really want to. I cannot be there for Saturday. I don't know what's the availability of transport on Sunday, but I really would have liked to witness it. I promised Milton and, you know, folks that I will be there, but unfortunately, due to prior engagements, I won't be able to be there from this evening. But I want to wish you all the best.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I want to implore you, Petite Martinicans, to be on your best behavior. I want, when I'm reading the news on Monday, please God, that I don't hear of any incidents of violence and so forth. All right. And visitors to Petite Martinique, leave your bad behavior where you're coming from and go there with only your good behavior. Do not go there and spoil the fete.
That's right.
All right. So all the best and keep your fingers crossed. If possible, tomorrow, please God, I'll try to touch base with you in the morning between 6 and 10, so during the West Indian Marketplace program, and we can have some more chit chats on it, you know, do some more prompting, you know. So what I suggest you do in the morning, you know the number for the GBN, give me a call before so that we can have a sort of pre-engagement and then we have a live chit chat, okay?
No problem with that.
All right, and I wish you all the best.
Appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Yes, I have a good one.
I appreciate it.
All right. All the best. Good.
Yeah,
all right, folks. I have been speaking there with Mr. Dwight Logan. He is a member of the Carrico Regatta Committee, and the regatta starts tomorrow. Or was it tonight? Yeah, tonight, and it goes into Monday. Go on out and give your fullest support to the folks at Petite Martinique. Go with your good behavior. It's 28 minutes on to 9 o'clock, and this is where we end the extended version of the conversation for today. We take a commercial break, and we'll be back with the great music.